Hi, I want to show you how to add events into the new Scout website that we have. It's not hard, just needs a sequence to be completed in order to do it properly. So here's the new home page. It may change a bit by the time you see this, but the principle will be the same. So first thing we need to do is log in. At the bottom of the page on the right, log in with username and password. And the home page looks much the same except for this bar along the top. There are a number of things we can do from here, but there's a shortcut to add new event. So let's click on that. That takes us through to the admin side of WordPress and puts us into the events module and puts us into add a new event. So let's say we want party, and it's going to be the Christmas party for all of the troop. Christmas party for all of the troop. Now for a number of the events I've standardized by having a heading called bring. And in order to make that bold, I have put it in heading 4. So if we stick with that, you press new line, press enter, and let's go for a bulleted list. So what should they bring? Cake, drinks, soft drinks, let's be specific, etc, etc. I've also on a number of things put notes, so let's do the same with that. Let's make that heading 4 and bulleted. Please advise any food allergies. 1L. Okay, you get the idea. So that's the details of the event. Now, most events have a physical location. Some don't, like summer break or something like that. You can put in an event for that. But this one does. And let's say it's at the Scout Hut. So what I can do is start typing, and it will, once it's got 3 characters in, it will look for matches. So that has the address already in it, and we can just reuse that. That makes it more consistent. If I go back up to the top on the right, let's give details of when. So let's assume this is December, Saturday 19th. From, just be careful of this because it starts at midnight, 12 AM is midnight, so let's go down to say 3 PM until 6 PM. Oh, it would never be all day, would it? Okay, so that's what, where, when, who is the last thing. And for this we've got some predefined event categories. Now this splits the events into a number of different calendars, if you like, or lists of events that appear on their group pages. So if it was just for certain groups, we could tick those. If it was a leaders party, that would be nice, wouldn't it? We do that. If it's for all the groups, we can select this one and it will appear in all of the Beavers, Cubs, Scouts and Explorers. Lastly here, we can put an image up with this event. If we had a nice picture of a previous party or something applicable. good to make it wide and not too tall, so something like 720 pixels wide and 150 or 200 high works well. So a letterbox sort of thing. If you have a look at the weekly group meetings for the summer term that I've added in, you see they have the logos in as the images at the top. Okay, we're done. We've got all the details we need. Publish. So at this point the event has gone live. Now there could be some of you, when you enter a new event, it will need authorization, but the system will send the email out to whoever needs to authorize it, and it will all get sorted. I can view the event back up here, so that's looking at a page specifically for this event, which has got all the details we entered onto it. That's a good link to send in an email if you needed to. We can also edit the event from here. We can also make a new one from it as well. Let's look at editing first. That will take us back to it. It's just taking time redrawing the screen. Let's just make an edit here. It's Christmas party. And I got the date wrong. It should have been the 12th, not the 19th. It's put in an end date, so don't forget to change that as well. Update. While we're in here, in this admin page, we can see it's been updated. Got a bit of status at the top. Under the events here, if we just click on that, we see the list of all the events. So if I hadn't been on that page and I wasn't sure where it is, I could get the whole list. That's currently spreading over 2 pages. It could be a lot more, but I can just search for party, and that will quickly allow me to find the one I want. So if I go back to the whole list, one of the things you can do quite easily, we saw it at the top, but we can do it in this list as well. We can create a new draft of an event. So if you have something that repeats, it's not automatically the same each week or each month, whatever, but you want to use the same content to act as a template. Then you can create a new draft like this, and it will just take the existing one and allow you to edit it and save it as a new event. So I would change the date here, and that should work. Okay, so we've created an event, we've edited an event, we've searched for events within the list. We can always go back to the site from here. This extra bar along the top gives you a lot of features, but at the end, after you've done everything you need to do, don't forget to log out. So just here, log out. If I just get rid of that bit, it will take me back to the home page without the thing on the top. So that's it. That's how you add events.